but she had a sign that opposed the lockdown. And the police arrest her, assault her, throw her in the back of a police vehicle, slam her in there when she tries to get out, and rip her 4-year-old son out of her arms while he screams again and again and again. So if you cannot stand what I've just said, do not watch or listen to the next part.
Let her go! There's nothing wrong!
But I want to show you a video, and I almost hate to do it to you, because it is the opposite of a laugh. In fact, I got this little ear thing in that when I talk, Justin can talk back to me so I can hear him. It's also how I hear what's put on the screen there, because it doesn't come out of my little laptop here. I'm going to take this out because I cannot stand to hear again the sound of this next video. It is so infuriating. It is so heartbreaking. It is so frustrating. I can feel my heart rate changing just thinking about it. It is the worst thing we've ever produced, but in that way, it's also the best thing we've ever produced because we have to shine a light on this. I'm literally getting nauseous talking about it. If you are sensitive, don't watch this. I'm not going to watch. I'm not particularly sensitive, but this gets me. I'm literally getting nauseous thinking about this. Here's a video of a woman earlier in the lockdown in Sydney, Australia, who was walking by herself on a street with her son, but she was carrying a piece of cardboard that opposed the lockdown. So she was not at a protest. She was not at a gathering. She was not at a demonstration. She was walking. But she had a sign that opposed the lockdown. And the police arrest her, assault her, throw her in the back of a police vehicle, slam her in there when she tries to get out, and rip her 4-year-old son out of her arms while he screams again and again and again. So if you cannot stand what I've just said, do not watch or listen to the next part. I'm going to take my earpiece out now because I'm sick just describing it. Go ahead and play something from Avi.
I have not committed a criminal offence.
But we believe you have.
But I have not.
And I have a lawful power.
Okay.
No, you're not free to go.
Yes.
You are not free to go.
Don't touch me.
You are not free to go.
You need to take
Do you
your hand
understand?
off me.
You are not
You
free
need
to go.
to take your hand off me.
She's asking you to remove
You need to remove your hand
you are now
from me.
under arrest.
No, I'm not under arrest for anything. I am not under arrest for anything. No, I'm not under arrest for anything.
Have you got someone here to take your son?
No, I don't. My son's with me. I am not under arrest for anything.
You are.
No.
Yes, you are.
You
Come in,
need to
please.
get your hands off me.
Ma'am.
I do not consent to. No. Remove your hands from me now.
Come on.
No.
This is not okay.
No. No. Stop this. This is not okay. That's wrong. What you're doing is wrong. Leave me alone. No. Leave me alone. You need to leave me alone. Come here. Leave me alone.
Listen to me.
Leave me alone.
Listen to me.
You need to take it. No. I'm not going to do this. No. Stop. Stop. No, you are not going to detain me. No one in their right mind, even the craziest of parents, would never voluntarily put their children in harm. Walking in broad daylight, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the day down the streets of Sydney, you would never think that an event like that could happen to you. And definitely not by the police, maybe by some psychopath, but not by the police who are there to protect us.
Everyone, you choose her. You choose her out of everyone. You choose out of everyone. You choose her.
I'm passing that to her. Why?
She's got a baby. She's got a fucking baby. You don't take the baby. Leave her alone. shit. This is shit. Out of everyone, you've got a woman.
Not done anything wrong.
Come on, be reasonable.
Come on. Let her go. There's nothing wrong. Holy boy. What has she done?
Look what you're doing, man.
What has she done? What has she done?
Calm down.
You are not. Come on. I have nothing to say. You're scaring my son. What offense has she done? Away from me and my son.
What has she done? Look.
Me and my son.
She hasn't done anything.
I shall fucking go.
No, you're
I don't know his son. That is his mother. He needs to be with his mother.
Come on.
Guys,
just stay back. I'm listening to you. Give me the key, please. You'll feel safer with me. Can I just have the key? No.
She is not going to feel safer with
Give the key to somebody, please.
No.
Let's hear somebody.
Look, we can't just give it to any random
Look
people.
what this represents to the child. You've taken his child.
Yes, he'll be coming back with us.
This is what you signed up for?
How do you feel watching back that footage?
The first week or two, I was really, really numb and I could handle it. Then it got to a point where I could watch it without the volume because it was his screams, and that made me like feeling real, utmost turmoil. Now I can't even watch it. Like, I just break down, I start getting anxious, I start shaking.
Renee had lawful excuse, or reasonable excuse as the orders said at the time, to leave her place of residence, and that purpose was for exercise. Now, the legislation and the orders that are made underneath that are silent on what exercise actually is made up of and what individuals can actually do whilst they're exercising. It doesn't say nothing about what they can wear whilst exercising.
We're all going to join you together. You're in great hands with Manny. I'm sure you know that already. How are you finding your lawyer?
Yeah, amazing. Very, very articulate, knows everything there is to know.
It's very close to my heart, and I think it's close to the heart of many, many Australians out there and people around the world too. So I'm very proud to be here.
To be honest, we're lucky to have Manny on board. He not only seems like a good person, but he's a great lawyer. He's already won the initial Fight the Fines matter we gave him, forcing police to withdraw and dismiss the first charge laid against Victor Tay, the pastor in Sydney. Manny is also fighting the $10,000 Burke pub fines for us, and all of this is only possible with your help at fightthefines.com.au. You can actually watch their full stories and see any of the updates on that page as well. With your continued support, we're going to keep fighting for as many Aussies as we possibly can. So far, we haven't lost a case. So let's keep the winning streak up at fightthefines.com.au.
Well, what do you think of that? I find that so infuriating, so heartbreaking. I took my headphone out until Manny, the lawyer, returned. I think Manny's excellent. I don't know if you know this, but he won a case for us, a similar case about someone named Victor Tay, who was out on the street exercising, and the police said, you can't do that because you're holding a political sign. That's how they run in China, Iran, North Korea, Venezuela, but not in Australia. And my heart was broken. It'll take me a long time to unhear the screams of that kid.
Oh, hi friends. What you just saw there is a clip from our Rebel News daily live stream show. It's fun, it's fast, and it's completely unscripted, so you never really know what you're going to get. Just go to rebelnews.com/livestream to sign up for special alerts